On Thursday, House Republicans held their first impeachment-related hearings to present their evidence that President Joe Biden has done some dirty deals to enrich himself, his family. Now, there was, of course, only one problem here. They didn't have any evidence and didn't present any. And that's not just my opinion. It was actually delivered by somebody who was on their own side. Jonathan Turley, for example, a George Washington University Law School professor, pulled by Republicans as a key witness for the hearing, prior to this, wrote, I previously stated that while I believe an impeachment inquiry is warranted, but on what? I have no idea. I do not believe that the evidence currently meets the standard of a high crime and misdemeanor needed for an article of impeachment. In fact, he took his time there to basically argue of, oh, you should make it not so easy to, impeach a sitting president. Oh, okay. Well, that kind of is embarrassing. Okay. Now, to be clear, I'm going to show you a video here of Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez asking him and the other Republican witnesses, do you plan to present some evidence here?
In your testimony today, are you presenting any firsthand witness account of crimes committed by the President of the United States?
No, I'm not.
No, you are not. Ms. O'Connor, you are the second Republican witness here today. Have you, in your testimony, presented any firsthand witness account of crimes committed by the President of the United States?
I have not.
Thank you. Now, Mr. Dubinsky, as the third and final Republican witness in this hearing, have you, in your testimony, presented any firsthand witness account of crimes committed by the President of the United States?
I have not.
And Professor Gerhardt, given that you are the minority witness, I assume the same, correct?
I am not a fact witness, correct.
Thank you.
Whoopsie. Whoopsie.
Oh, weird. No, nobody, you're saying all those people are witnesses, and none of them had any sort of evidence. So now, wait, there was somebody missing here in this hearing that should have been here, and that's Rudy Giuliani. After all, Rudy Giuliani is the one who traveled to Ukraine and dug up the supposed evidence. Well, so where's Rudy? What happened? Rudy, where are you? I don't know. Nobody knows where Rudy Giuliani is. And I really would have, would have been nice to see him there. Again, this is his conspiracy theory, along with Trump. I would like to have seen him defend it, but of course, afterwards, he probably would have had this to say.
I have not loved this conversation.
Perhaps. But it gets worse. You see, what does the right wing do when they don't have any evidence? Well, they manufacture it. They just make it up. And so in this case, they brought up a text message from the president's brother, Jim Biden, claiming that he will get Joe on board for Hunter's schemes. Here you go. You can see that. That's a message. Jim Biden. This can work. You need a safe harbor. I can work with your father alone. We, as usual, need several months of his help for this to work. Oh, yes. We can develop a plan. We can develop a plan for it to work, you see. I'm going to try and call you again. And this plan seems to be very vague. What are they referring to? So Republicans presented this as, oh, look at that evidence, you see. Yeah, they're talking about business, you see. They're talking about business. Look at that, business. All business, except for, whoops, nope, not business. Here's the real context. So, I can't pay alimony without dad or tuitions or for food and gas. It's all gone. There you go. So they're actually refusing to help Hunter Biden pay his bills. To which the brother responds, hey, this can work. You need a safe harbor. I will work with your father alone. We just need you to, we just need several months of his help for this to work. Yeah, that appears to be some very important personal context that is actually very unrelated to Hunter Biden and his business. In fact, AOC, once again, went on to point out that fact.
Earlier today, one of our colleagues, a gentleman from Florida, presented up on this screen something that appeared to be a screenshot of a text message containing or insinuating an explosive allegation. That screenshot of what appeared to be a text message was a fabricated image. It was a fabricated image. I don't know where it came from. I don't know if it was the staff of the committee, but it was not the actual direct screenshot from that phone. And in fact, I would like to submit to the committee the actual full context from the Ziegler affidavit number 1, exhibit 402, of the full text of that exchange. Do I have permission from the chair? Importantly, what was brought out from that fabricated image excluded critical context that changed the underlying meaning and allegation that was presented up on that screen by this committee and by members of this committee.
Whoopsie. Whoopsie.
Oh, did Republicans make things up and lie? Yes, that appears to be the case. Look, this, by the way, this is so bad. This is such a clown show that Republicans behind the scenes were cringing. Being caught in such a blatant fabrication without any evidence was exactly what they were afraid of. When they're like, please, for God's sake, don't do this. Don't do this whole impeachment thing. Kevin, come on, Kevin. Don't let him do it. Just don't let him do it. And he's like, gotta let him do it. They run the show now. And by they, I mean people like Marjorie Greene. Lauren Boebert, by the way, who also, privately said, oh my God, we should not have had Turley, speak as our witness, because this is absolutely embarrassing. When Lauren Boebert realizes, oof, boy, did we F up on this one. What an embarrassment. Then you know you done effed up, okay? Now, one senior Republican aide also told CNN Capitol Hill reporter Melanie Zanona, quote, picking witnesses that refute House Republicans' arguments for impeachment is mind-blowing. This is an unmitigated disaster.
Stupid. You idiot.
Okay. It's true, though. It's true. This is a complete and utter clown show that they have put on for really no reason. There is no reason. Why would you embarrass yourselves like this, Republicans? This goes above and beyond the usual levels of embarrassment that I've come to expect from the Republican Party. Why? Well, there's only one answer to it. Trump. That's it. Former President Donald Trump wanted revenge. That's it. So, obviously, Trump said, hey, goons in Congress, I want you to impeach Biden. Because I was impeached, I want you to impeach him. Well, we don't have any evidence, sir. I don't care. Make it up. Make it up. Just do something. And so, look, not only that, because it's not just Trump wanting it alone, right? But it's also because of the Freedom Caucus. So you have these House Republicans, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Ken Buck, et cetera, members of the Freedom Caucus, Jim Jordan, that have gotten together and basically said, hey, Matt Gaetz included, if you don't do what we want you to do, Kevin McCarthy, we'll support you in the speakership fight, but in return, you got to give us whatever we want. Or else we're going to call for your job. And so Kevin McCarthy, again, made it so that it only takes one member of the Freedom Caucus to call for the removal of Speaker McCarthy, which is what Matt Gaetz is trying to do right now, because Matt Gaetz is not pleased. So he's not pleased with anything. But the other members were like, okay, what we want is you to impeach Biden. Well, why? It's because Donald Trump wants to impeach Biden. So therefore, we are going to impeach Biden, or else you're going to lose your job. And so Kevin McCarthy, being the weakest speaker imaginable, said, okay. I mean, it's not a good idea. It's really a bad idea, but okay, sure. I really do want to keep my job. So, okay, I'll do it. And you know what the saddest thing here is, though? that despite this complete and utter disaster, Fox News is already spinning it as, oh, we got him. We got him. And by the way, using that very piece of fabricated evidence that was already debunked. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. MAGA will still believe whatever they want, despite the lack of evidence. Because at the end of the day, it's just like what Mike Pillow said.
Just forget about the evidence.
Which is now the Republican Party mantra.